Today we're checking out Sarkhan the Mad OATHBREAKER, and we're going to see what signature spell might pair best with him. And I'll tell you what, this is a weird one. Sarkhan costs 3, a black and a red for 7 mana Planeswalker. 0, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. Sarkhan the Mad deals damage to himself equal to that card's converted mana cost. -2, target creature's controller sacrifices it. Then that player puts a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. -4, each dragon you control deals damage equal to its power to target player. So this is a planeswalker with 2 minuses, but really kind of 3 minuses, because unless you hit a land off that 0, it's going to minus him. I would be scared to use that 0 at all. I don't think I would. Only if I was at the point in the game where I was digging for an answer or I was going to die. Either that or I just didn't need Sarkhan anymore. I think the real power in this card comes from that -4, which you can obviously do right away. If you've played dragons on your earlier turns and you have enough power, you can just drop Sarkhan and take somebody out. You can only do that -4 once though, unless you have a signature spell that proliferates, something like Volt Charge or Drown an Ichor. The most popular signature spell choice with them is Descent of the Dragons, a sorcery for 4 red. Destroy any number of target creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller puts a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. You can destroy your own smaller creatures, including tokens if you built your deck that way, and upgrade them into dragons. If you need to, you can also downgrade your opponent's awesome creatures into good but not quite as good 4/4 dragons. It's the best option for getting the most dragon power out on the board on your side. The only other option that makes dragons is Wake the Dragon, a sorcery for 6, create a 6/6 black and red dragon creature token with flying, menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, gain control of target artifact that player controls. It has flashback, but we can't use that. Second most used signature spell is Dragonstorm, a sorcery for 9. Search your library for a dragon permanent card and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. And it has Storm, so when you cast this spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. Well, 9 mana is pretty unreasonable. We're in the color of rituals, and those rituals will up the storm count for the Dragonstorm. Sounds like a challenge, but I enjoy a good challenge now and then. Third most popular is Patriarchs Bidding, a sorcery for 5. Each player chooses a creature type. Each player returns all creature cards of a type chosen this way from their graveyard to the battlefield. Next, we've got some board wipe options for a dragon tribal deck. Crux of Fate is my favorite. For 5 mana, it's a sorcery that says, choose 1, destroy all dragon creatures or destroy all non-dragon creatures. Breath Weapon is an instant for 3, deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature. And Draconic Intervention, a sorcery for 4. As an additional cost to cast the spell, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Draconic Intervention deals X damage to each non-dragon creature, where X is the exiled card's mana value. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. We've also got Draconic Roar and Dragon's Fire, 2 single target removal options that involve revealing a dragon from your hand. And Sarkhan's Triumph, an instant for 3. Search your library for a dragon creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you're keen on doing dragons in Oathbreaker, but you're not sold on this one, check out Sarkhan Unbroken, a teamer option. Or check out my channel for well over 100 more of these videos exploring combinations between planeswalkers and signature spells. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.